Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Captain Jack rum. Captain Morgan rum, that is. Or should I say, Captain Mooey. Spoilers. Anyway, greetings, geeks and geekorellas. It is me, I am back. Whew. As you can tell from that little trying sketch there, this was a Pirates episode of Legends of Tomorrow. Oh boy, this episode. It was like, started out, thought it was going to be fluff, but then it went, whoo boy. And it's going to be kind of, maybe a little bit hard to talk about. I'll try my damnness, and I'm sure going to miss a lot of shit. So, let's get it started. A friend of mine who does reviews does this, and I feel like I should start doing this now. Because I've been just doing it willy-nilly. But spoilers for this episode. Ooh. So our episode starts out where the legends find, well, mainly they put together like all their knowledge of the totems. Thanks to CWC, Ray knows where the fire totem is, so they go find it. Unfortunately, Damien Dark already got to it. So they're like, okay, we're going to go after the Earth Totem. Sarah's like, hold on. I need to go do something. Because you know it's Sarah. She doesn't like to talk about personal stuff. It's a date. It's a date with Ava. But we'll talk about that later. So, they're like, okay, we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it without Sarah. And so, they go to 1717 to get the Earth Totem. Having to deal with Blackbeard the pirate. But, luckily they've got Captain Jeway on their side. I didn't mean to do Jeway on the thing. I meant to do it on the captain part. Anyway, it's Amaya. She... By the way, if you can hear noise in the background, sorry. But anyway, she... like, toughs up as a pirate, goes toe-to-toe with Blackbeard. Of course, she's got Mick backing her up, who... boy, that dude's like a modern-day pirate, so... for sure. But then, due to their plot of pushing her as captain, that means Nate or Ray have to go back to the ship where Zari is. And the three of them on the ship start getting some trouble. First from it being the Bermuda Triangle, then for other reasons, so they have to jump out. Which they think would be okay, but right about this time, over at the Maya Mick story, who shows up but Damien and Nora Dark. And they actually take Amaya's totem, so she's totemless in this episode. And so things go not according to plan, but thanks to Mick giving her a pep talk, Amaya fully embraces being a pirate, being a badass captain, and like kicks tons of butt. Two of them, they kind of save the day. Then the rest, but then they run, well, then they're like, okay, we need to get a ship, we need to get to the place that Damien Dark is going to, which is where the Earth Totem is. Like I said, a lot of crap happened, so that's why I'm being a little scatterbrained and telling it. They eventually get there, thanks to a really cool scene. And he's got them cornered until part of the legends come in to help save the day. Ray zaps Nora with the nanite gun that's anti-magic. But he kind of met with young her, so he feels kind of guilty, and he's Nate. So, he's Ray. So, Ray goes in back solo with a cure, gives it to her, but they in turn kidnap him. And then that's where the episode ends. But one quick thing before I go on to a couple subplots that I want to talk about. He basically, in the moment, Damien just throws away one of the totems because that's what Ray wanted. He was like, I'll give it to you in exchange. So my thought is Damien gonna turn on Malice to protect Nora? That would be interesting, especially since if you keep your ear to the news sphere, you know that it's been confirmed that the 6th mystery totem is a death totem, and Damien and Sarah are the only people in the show who have actually died. But anyway, speaking of Sarah, I loved her subplot about her date with Ava, and it goes awry partially because of Gary, of all people, showing up, which we'll get back to that. And then, like I said, the legends were stuck in the Bermuda Triangle, some of them, so they had to zap to modern time. And they zapped her right outside the restaurant. So Sarah begrudgingly stood up Ava to go help the legends. But it has a happy ending because they meet back up and they're like, Sarah's like, I can't give you normal. Ava's like, I don't want normal, which you're like, oh. But then later on, we see them almost back to back fighting Blackbeard and 6 of his pirates. Just the 2 of them, and it's awesome. And so they basically reconcile that they're not going to be a normal couple. And they hint that Genghis Khan will be their next date, which will be interesting. We've never seen Genghis Khan on Legends, but we've heard of him because apparently he was friends with Savage, which, given the way that Savage ended, I don't know if he still is or not, or what's the situation on that. But anyway, other subplot that we need to talk about is we actually got an update on Rip and Wally, and we got to see them hang out in a cool scene. They stole Gary's time thing, which is why he interrupted their the date. And the only thing that they took from the locker was a brown coat owned by a particular Rip hunter, which was really cool. And basically they hang out, have some really good banter, and then Rip convinces Wally to come with him, which, who would have thought those two have awesome banter. Also, Wally on the road to being a legend, and the Legends writers surprisingly write him very well. And I think maybe they're hinting at Rip returning to the Legends, which would be cool because I love Arthur Darvill. But anyway, I've been talking for too long. A lot of stuff happened. I still missed out on several things and a couple subplots. But anyway, I will be back tomorrow for Black Lightning. And then next week we're doing The Darks Have Rey. But plot synopsis seems to hint that maybe Rey and Nora will bond some, which is cool considering, if you don't know, IRL, they are an actual couple. But anyway, till next time and beyond.